matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Murray. Nice defense from Wagner. Wagner outside. Another shot. And it's Wagner missing. Schroeder against Murray. Powell sets a screen for Murray. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now here's Schroeder offline with his three. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Murray against Schroeder. And it's Murray with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Wagner has it in the corner. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Clark, a screen on Schroeder. For 3, Murray. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Wagner, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Schroeder. Driving to the basket.
You know, it's not easy to keep up with Schroeder. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Schroeder.
Line for the away team.
Schroeder hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Murray for 3. Carries it from three-point range. Murray's got 11 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wagner outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Powell on the wing. Clark kicks to Powell. In the corner, Murray with it. Just 3 to shoot. Powell sets a screen for Murray. Powell inside. He's defended by Wagner. Murray, the pass to Powell. Goes up again. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Powell with the steal. Wiggins outside. Here's the floater. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Schroeder.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Now Wagner. And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Murray. Oh, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Wiggins drives in. Here's Clark. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Wagner against Clark. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them a possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And the basket by Olynyk.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Tice throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Alexander Walker. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.
The visiting team
Up 7.
12.
And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Dance Squad.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. He's out there with Tristan Thompson. Barrett is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Inside, here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And that one, good. Olynyk's got 6.
Playing with good instincts, Nikhil making those around him better.
Bonga deciding where to go with it. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Olynyk sets a screen for Brooks. Thompson outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Thompson inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Tice kicks to Kleba. Six to shoot. Driving in, and it's Tice in the corner. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Take a look at Clark, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, here are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Pass to Tice. driving inside. Thompson with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. This is his second trip to the line in this one, and the technical free throw is good. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Passes it to Olynyk. One-on-one fast break. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Alexander Walker. Olynyk sets a screen for Brooks. There's a minute left to play in the first half. The second chance effort, and he drives in, and the layup is up and in. Brooks has got 8 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Out to the wing. Stolen by Thompson. Ahead, here's Olynyk, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
You know, they try and stifle Olynyk, but his physicality lets him work right through it.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Shooter passes to Wagner. Wagner, a screen on Olynyk. Pulls it from 20. Bucket is good. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now, here's Barrett. Guarded closely. Misses in close. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Wagner, and that one goes long. Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. And Olynyk kicks to Barrett. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
With the score, your home team, 35. The visiting team, 24.
Thanks for the great interview, Dick.
Hello.
Well, I think for the home team, they hear the clock.
All right, and shifting gears to our... Thanks for spending halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Brandon Clark is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And he bangs it home with one hand.
So slippery. Schroeder probably one of the more underrated ball handlers in the league.
here is Murray. 11 points in the game. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Powell's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's the 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Schroeder passes to Wagner. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Murray outside, and it's Clark in the corner. And the dunk by Powell.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
To the inside, it's tipped. Wagner kicks it over to Schroeder. Wagner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
And it's Murray with the jam.
About the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the arm.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And stolen by Wiggins. One-on-one here. And there's Murray on the assist by Wiggins. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The 3. Powell pulls it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Murray outside. With the screen. Murray dishes to Powell.
2 minutes.
Pocket 6. Powell sets a screen for Murray. Tries to save it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Away team ball.
Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders at small forward. 4th, Franz Wagner.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
They're not just great on-the-ball defenders. These are players who get in the passing lanes, they double team, and they love harassing guys in the paint.
And the dunk by Powell.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And it's Schroeder missing. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Clark with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Clark the pass to Murray. Clark sets a screen for Murray. Off target from 3-point range.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count the basket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A floater. Wagner. Here's Schroeder. misses the three. And stolen by Wagner. Right wing with 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 14. And we'll be back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits it.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Away team foul. Isaac Bunga. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. And stolen by Wiggins. And they're running. And that one is stuffed right through.
A better athlete than sometimes giving credit for. Gilgeous-Alexander can motor.
Down low. And stolen by Wiggins. On the wing, Wiggins. The pass to Pop. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Bunga. That one, no good. Wiggins with some nice D.
Isaac Bunga. 4th personal foul. 2nd.
And that one falls for Brooks. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Locked up there for Powell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Nobody near Schroeder. No good again that time.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Clark, a screen on Wagner. Back to Clark, and stolen by Wagner. Wagner outside for the finish. Finished off the break.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Clark finds Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Here's Schroeder, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Powell sets a screen for Brooks. To the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Wagner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Wagner.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Powell with the screen. Locked up there for Powell. Doesn't go that time.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Brooks.
Franz Wagner.
Wagner, no good on the free throw.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Murray, no good. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pulls it up. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact. And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Schroeder against Murray. Spins. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Defense right on him.
The ball goes to the away team.
Schroeder against Wiggins. Schroeder with the ball. Misses from short range.